energy.
On a mark.
Can't wait.
Okay, go.
Hey, listen.
Wait, okay.
Tonight's story is A Very Merry Christmas. Once upon a time, there were 4 fairies. The blue fairy was Androwina. The green fairy was Jeremiah Safine. The orange fairy was James Merelda Taylorski.
Hello, comrade.
Wait, where are your wings?
Right here. They are tiny.
And the pink fairy was Brad.
Hi.
It was Christmas time in Fairytopia, and all the fairies were planning for their big Christmas party.
Oh, we could play some fun games for it and everything with that. What do you guys think?
Androwina suggested.
In Mother Russia, you don't play games. Games play you.
Replied James Merelda Taylorski.
We could listen to some great music like the Beatles.
Jeremiah Safine added.
In Mother Russia, you don't listen to music. Music listen to you.
Replied James Merelda Taylorski. Brad waved his arm in the air and said,
Guys, no matter what, we must have lots and lots and lots and lots of great food.
In Mother Russia, you don't eat food.
but the rest all chimed in.
Food eats you! Okay, we get it already!
Just then, the queens, Juliary of the coastal realm, whose golden wings smelled of Starbucks, and Melodious of the hill country, whose wings were made completely of glitter, announced that the Christmas party would have to be canceled due to a massive snowstorm.
Oh no! Whatever shall we do?
Exclaimed all the fairies at once. Androwina and Brad leaned over to their brothers and asked,
Do you want to build a snowman?
James Merelda Taylorski scowled and said,
In Mother Russia, you don't build snowmen. Snowmen build you.
to which Jeremiah Safine replied,
Silence. I kill you.
So while Jeremiah Safine continued to squint at his brothers and draw his finger across his throat, Brad started to diagram anatomically correct models for snowman construction.
No. You need the patella to connect the humerus to the tibia.
King Jamesley, also of the coastal realm, whose wings were always covered with mud from jeeping, burst into the room and said, There will be no snowmen building on this day. The storm is so intense it froze my hair off.
Well, geez, what could ever be causing this severe weather?
Androwina wondered. Nobody could answer him, and it appeared that that would be the end of our story. But finally, Allison spoke up. What about the evil Queen Melanificent? Caitlin added, Yeah, these stories always have an evil queen. Come on, people, get with the program, Nicole encouraged.
Thanks, Nicole. Yeah.
With some confusion, the fairies all looked to the narrator, El Jeferoso, whose invisible wings were, shall we say, gas-powered. He explained that the winter storm was caused by Melanificent's departure into the Arctic North, where she was completely encased in black ice. Everyone had an idea for how to stop Melanificent. Queen Melodious suggested baking her sugar cookies. Queen Juliary suggested perhaps a nice cup of coffee. Androwina suggested inviting her to play monster tag.
Well, we could.
Jeremiah Safine turned to the narrator and asked,
How does your gas-powered wings work again?
James Merelda Taylorski said,
In Mother Russia.
at which point everyone glared at him waiting for his punchline.
Well, in Mother Russia, we have a complex relationship with winter weather. In some ways, it becomes oppressive, and you can exile bloodthirsty Turks to Siberia. But there are also the glittering ice crystals, sculptures, and the quiet muffling of newly fallen snow. That are really quite lovely.
Brad announced.
I have had enough.
That just might work.
We need to deploy our strike team of highly trained butterflies to flutter around the land of flitter about the land and land lightly on feathers all around her until the pollen from the flowers make her sneeze until all the ice is melted away.
Melt
Together.
her away in a river of mucus?
The twins asked.
That's not a good plan.
Finally, Justin rode up on his trusty steed, Slurpy the snail, who had grown very large and strong from eating all his vegetables at dinner every night. Justin said, "Look, I found a wiggly twig. I think it's magic." Suddenly, the evil Queen Melanificent strode into the room and black ice started to grow everywhere. But Justin was quick on the draw. He took his magic wiggly twig and staked it to the last spot of good unfrozen earth, and it immediately grew into an enormous tree with thousands of lighted branches. There was a face in the tree, and it looked at Melanificent and said, "I am Groot." However, the ice was so strong that the lights weren't melting it all the way as Justin had hoped. So the fairies pulled all the lights together to create one intensely focused beam.
Well, your cell phone's out.
No, I'm working on it.
Oh, mine's off.
One intensely focused beam that they reflected off of King Jamesley's head. And the powerful light broke through her icy encapsulation and it exploded into 1,000 pieces. Right, Allison? Melanificent, now freed from her ice, showed her true self to be a beautiful fairy princess with silky black designer wings. And asked, "Did I make it to the party in time?" Everyone laughed, and their Christmas party was the best ever in the whole history of Fairytopia. The end.
Merry Christmas!